Your time now is 6:45. It's time for News to Go. We have a look at today's top news stories, traffic, and weather, all before you head out the door.
We start in our Commitment 2024 coverage. The South Carolina statewide primary is today.
And the winners will make it to the November general election ballot. Our Jamia Reed is live in Greenville this morning with some reminders for voters. Jamia.
Well, the polling places will be opening in just a few minutes here in South Carolina, meaning the winner will be selected today and will not be on the November ballot. Anyone in line before 7 p.m. will be allowed to vote. You're asked to bring a valid photo ID like a driver's license or a passport with you. Absentee ballots must be received by the county voter registration office no later than 7 p.m. Along with our questions for candidate segments that we have aired in our newscasts every day. You can head to WIFF4.com for more about where and how to vote and what's on the ballot. Just look in the Commitment 2024 section. And we'll have the latest results here on air and online tonight and tomorrow morning. Live in Greenville, Jamia Reed, WIFF News 4.
Jamia, thank you. Former President Donald Trump has completed his pre-sentencing interviews for his hush money conviction. City officials say former President Trump answered all questions in the virtual interview and was described as polite and respectful. Sources said the commissioner and general counsel for the New York City Department of Probation and the officer assigned to Trump's case were also present, which is not standard. The meeting forms part of the report the probation department will submit to help decide his punishment ahead of his sentencing. The former president is facing probation or a maximum of 20 years in state prison. Meanwhile, jurors in Hunter Biden's gun case will return to court this morning to decide if he's guilty of federal firearms charges. The president's son is accused of possessing a gun while using drugs. Prosecutors say in 2018, Hunter Biden lied on a gun purchase form by saying he was not illegally using or addicted to drugs. Defense lawyers argue that prosecutors failed to prove Hunter Biden was using drugs in the 11 days he possessed the gun. He's pleaded not guilty to those charges.
The main shipping channel into Baltimore's port has fully reopened following the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge back in March. The channel was blocked to most maritime traffic for several weeks while crews worked to remove an estimated 50,000 tons of wreckage. On March 26th, the cargo ship Dolly lost power and crashed into the bridge. 6 members of a roadwork crew were killed in the collapse. A cement truck in Greenville is no longer stuck under this bridge. West Washington Street was shut down from Willard to Oscar Streets for a while yesterday as crews worked to get this truck out. Crews eventually deflated the tires to free the truck. The top of the cement cylinder was damaged. No one was hurt.
This month, Greenville County Schools will complete an initiative to add another layer of security to its middle and high schools. The device is called a Halo, and officials say those will be installed in bathrooms and in all middle and high schools in the district. The device works in a similar way to a smoke detector. They detect vape and THC levels in the bathrooms and then alert administrators. The device is purely an alert system. It does not record audio or video. Officials say they hope to expand the initiative in the future. And major changes to schools, more classrooms, and more space for childcare could be included as part of a referendum in Spartanburg School District 7. Last night, the superintendent presented the proposal to Spartanburg City Council, and if approved, the $47 million referendum could pay for a new elementary school, a renovated school, and more childcare for district employees. There will be several community meetings ahead of the vote this August, and we have a complete list of those meetings on our website, WIFF4.com.
It's 6:49 and the warehouse in Midtown in Greenville is currently closed for renovations. The business made the announcement on social media. The space is home to Tap House, Midtown Oyster Company, and more, and is located on Lawrence Road. The Post says renovations will be going on inside and out. No word about when the space will reopen. Greenville County Schools is kicking off its first hiring event of the summer. So today from 9 a.m. to noon, the district is hosting a job fair at Beck Academy on Woodruff Road. The job fair will focus on hiring bus drivers, bus aides, custodians, and food service operators. Raises for each position take effect July 1st. Employees who work 30 hours or more per week qualify for health and dental benefits, sick leave, and free life insurance, and more.
Well, Lake Hartwell looking really, really good. They've got a lot of activities for Father's Day this Sunday, by the way. If you're heading out to the lake, enjoy some of those. As we take a live look at those sky conditions. We've got partly cloudy skies out there. It is a nice start to the day as we take you into downtown Greenville. Look at that. Skies are clear. It is another beautiful start to the day. It feels pretty good out there, too. Temperatures, not too bad. Humidity levels on the lower side, too. 56 degrees in Pickens. We've got 65 degrees for you in Greenville and 61 in Spartanburg. Good morning. It is chilly across across the mountains in northeast Georgia. 10 degrees colder in Franklin and Toccoa and Pickens than we were yesterday at this time. As we take a live look outside, look at that. We are dry. How about some sunshine? Low humidity. It will be a couple degrees warmer today than yesterday, so closer to the middle 80s for most of us across the upstate. Still nice and cool and brisk in the mountains from lunchtime and beyond. Even dinner outside is going to be nice. Highs getting closer to that 80-degree mark across western North Carolina today. We're going to warm up. Everyone has a shot at hitting at least 90 degrees by the end of the week, if not hotter. We'll take a look at your 4-day plus coming up in about 8 or 9 minutes from right now. Right now, let's get you outside, get a check on those roads, see how traffic is looking. Destiny.
At 6:51, we are looking live at I-85 near Highway 14. This is in Spartanburg County. On the left-hand side of your screen, some slowdowns, but not looking too terrible for this time of morning, usually what we see at this time. Also, taking a look at your travel times. Right now, I-240, this is southbound to Asheville Highway. You're looking at a 12-minute commute. Southbound Airport Road to Woodruff Road, 9 minutes. And then northbound Fairview Road to downtown, you're looking at a 13-minute commute.
If you're looking for a fun family activity this summer, the Judson Mill District is launching its community event series, Movies at the Mill. On the second Friday of each month, there will be food trucks, popcorn, drinks, outdoor games, and family-friendly movies on a large outdoor screen. The first event scheduled for this Friday, June 14th at 7 p.m. in the West Courtyard. Wonka will be shown around 8 p.m., and you're encouraged to take your own chairs and blankets. A new exhibit all about a famous, curious little monkey is open at the Upcountry History Museum in Greenville, and it's all about Curious George. The first book was published back in 1941, and children today may also know the character from TV and movies. This new hands-on exhibit brings people to the neighborhood where Curious George and the man in the yellow hat live, and parents tell us there's lots for their children to do.
I think children of all ages will really appreciate it and find different aspects that they love, and there's even crafts that they can do.
You can check out the Curious George exhibit at the Upcountry History Museum in Greenville through October 6th.